lotion, coconut oil, whatever it is that you brought with you today. As I mentioned in my email, I had hoped to send you some beauty counter products. Beauty Counter is a company that I just have a tremendous amount of respect for, and I've used their products for a while, and I decided to become a consultant for them. And I've learned a lot about personal care products in the last 6 months. And I put a link on your handbook. The link is to the Environmental Working Group. And the Environmental Working Group is an independent nonprofit that is essentially categorizing environmental toxins, but specifically toxins that are used in personal care products. And a lot of these personal care products have ingredients in them that are highly, have a hugely negative effect on our health, and specifically the endocrine system. And so remember here that your endocrine system is responsible for your stress response. It's also how your body produces sex hormones. So they're finding that a lot of the ingredients in these products are impacting people's fertility as well as cause cancer. Okay, so please check out your products and make sure that you aren't using something that's super toxic. And then you could also join me in about a week and a half on Monday night, Monday the 25th. I'm going to be doing my Clean Beauty and Endocrine System workshop, where I dive into the endocrine system and how it functions, but also how some of these chemicals interfere with it. And the workshop is also hilarious because we do yoga for the face, which if you've ever done yoga for the face, some of you have been to this workshop. It's really fun, and you'll crack up at yourself. So please join me. It's free. Okay, so let's take some whatever you've got handy, lotion in your hands, and we're going to start with our face. And you're going to use the pads of your hands, probably your ring finger and your middle finger, and you're just going to start to create little circles here. Okay, so you're going from the sides of your eyes all the way over the top of your eyes, right around the brow line, and then just going back and forth and just gradually making those circles bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you're going to take the pads of your fingers and come right up into the insides of the eyebrows, and then deep pressure here, you're going to pull down. Okay, so you're just gliding the pads of your fingers from the insides of your eyes all the way down through the sides of your eyes, as if you're just taking that stress that can so often accumulate in the forehead and just dragging it out. And then you can move the fingers up the forehead, continuing to make those kind of broad strokes across the forehead. And then we're going to start to circle the eyes. So you're going to come all the way underneath the eye and then in towards that little inner nook on the inside of the eye, and then come back around again. And then we're going to sweep down the nose, right down the sides of the nose, and then underneath the nostrils, right over top the top lip, and then all the way down to your chin. Okay, so we're basically creating big circles. Okay, sliding down the sides of the nose, down over the lip, down to the chin, and then reversing that motion. And then we're going to come all the way down along the side of the face, and then again make our way back up. So now you're coming all the way down along the jawline, and then coming to the chin, over the lip, across the sides of the nose, and then all the way back up again. One more time. And then you're going to start to pinch your jaw here, just pinching along. So another lifetime ago, I was an esthetician. So I used to give people facials and face massage and get their pores all cleaned out and stuff. So there's all sorts of different techniques that you can do to help people really relax. These facial ones are really, really nice. And then we're gonna tap. So again, middle finger, ring finger, you can just tap all the way across your face. Anywhere that feels like it's holding a little extra tension, just tap across there. And then we're gonna move on to the feet. And again, if you need to get some more lotion, do that. And again, I should have mentioned this. If you need to sit in a chair, please do that, because we are, going to be seated here for a couple minutes. So I'm taking my thumb and I'm going to push it right into the pad of my big toe. Okay, so I'm just getting right into that joint, and I'm going to apply some pressure there. And I'm just going to do a nice scooping action of my thumb against that. And then you can start to progress that so that you're going all the way along the plantar fascia, okay, which tends to be a pretty tight area. All the way along the arch of that foot. And then we can do the same thing on the top of the foot. This time though, really paying attention to each one of the joints on the toes. So you're just gliding your thumbs along those joints, pressing through. And then we'll do the other side. So again, I'm starting here with my thumb right on the joint of the big toe and applying some deep pressure there. You could even curl and extend your toes against that pressure. And then start to expand it by pressing down that plantar fascial line. Across the tops of the feet as well. Feeling almost like you're creating some separation between the toe joints. You can feel that little soft valley, if you will, between the toe joints all the way up across the top of the foot. Just pressing through that. And then you can pull on the toes a little bit, just grabbing onto the toe and giving it a little tug. Feels so good. Just slide your hands across your toe and give it a little pull. So massage is such an important part of helping to calm down the nervous system. And as you can tell, you don't need to go to a massage therapist or an esthetician to get the benefits of that. Last thing we're going to do here is create a fist with your hand, and you're basically steamrolling the inside of your foot with your knuckles. And again, this is really awesome for plantar fascia. So the fascial system is what connects your ears to your toes, your nose to your knees. Okay, it's kind of remarkable stuff. Let's do the other side. And fascia is almost entirely made of water, and it's called the extracellular matrix. Okay, and the actual substance that transports information from your nose to your knees and your head to your toes is called ground substance. It's like a gel-like substance, and again, it's almost entirely made of water. Let's move now onto our hands. So you're just gonna grab onto a finger and just give it a little tug. And just a little tug, just kind of sliding your hand down that finger, just pulling it a little bit. And then maybe paying a little extra attention to your fingertip, giving it a little extra tug. Oftentimes chronic pain or pretty significant postural imbalances that we all have are a result of the fascial system in that particular area getting super dehydrated. And so the fascial system loses its ability to slide and glide. Okay? It doesn't have enough water to it. So So massage is a fantastic way to help rehydrate that area, which then increases the ability of that fascial system to slide and glide. Okay, so if you can imagine here that your quadricep muscles, for instance, a lot of times what happens with the IT band, which is hooked up to the side of your knee, the IT band and the quadricep muscles can get super dehydrated. They get stuck together. When that happens, the kneecap can start to get pulled out of alignment, which is not a good thing. Okay, so this is where we have a lot of different massage modalities to help maintain the slide and glide of those muscles and tendons. I'm going to bring the hands together and then bring them into a kind of prayer position. Elbows are nice and broad out to the sides, and then you're going to press the hands from right to left, just kind of pushing through, getting a nice stretch there through the wrists. You can add a little bend here at the wrist, pushing through the fingers, and that'll help to open up the forearms. And then we're going to take the pads of one hand, and then you can just dig into your forearm a little bit here. You'll find those extensor muscles in your forearm, and you can just kind of roll across them. And then you can also move your wrist a little bit in response to that. And as you move your wrist, you'll notice that the massage on the forearm really increases. And then we'll do the other side.